Okay, so I just said that we did do some formatting before, so I'm just reviewing that here. So formatting the displayed time can be formatted differently as we want using the format object string function. So the object is what you want to be formatted, and then you use kind of one of these to or use this kind of stuff uh, to make it formatted in the way you want. So to format a time, use the following characters. So remember that H was display in a 12-hour system, and HH was display in a 12-hour system with always with two digits, and so on. We had these different uh, possible format characters, and then here we used it. So we took time value of now. So we're just getting the time of now, not the day, and we formatted it with this kind of formatting, and we're using the format function. And we didn't do that for this one, and we did it over here using Japanese. So we did look at this before, and now we're going to continue with our lecture 4. Okay, so we said we saw the use of the format uh, function before, and the format function has the syntax or the structure of the object, which we'll call O here, and the string, which we'll call S. So format takes two parameters, an object, for example, some data, which is to be formatted, a string, which specifies the desired format. When formatting currency, on the other hand, you can use this function, which is a little different. Format currency function can be used, and if you don't put any string on there, it's going to use the operating system's currency symbol. Okay, and you can change that in the control panel. Okay, so we have the format like this, and we have format currency as well. So setting up numerical data formatting. So here's some format characters for setting up a custom format. So we want to do something like maybe this versus this, 25%, or maybe we want this number, or maybe we want it formatted this way. Maybe we want to write this number, and so on, currency, and so on. So here are how we can do it. But so, for example, if you want just to display 0, you'd use this and this. This is the value, and this is the type of formatting. Here's the value for 321. If you use this formatting, you'll get a 0 at the beginning. If you use this formatting, you won't get the 0 at the beginning. If you want to format this as percentage with 1 decimal point, put percentage here, and you get something like this. If you want to format this like this, that means you're going to have a 0 at the end. You can do it like this. If you want to have a decimal points at the end, 2 decimal places at the end, you can do it like this. This you can do like this. Okay, let's take a look at these. So if you have a 0, the digit 0, we're not talking about the value here, the number we're trying to format, but the format character. If you use a 0 like we did here, or here, if you use a 0 like that, it's a digit placeholder. So, the digit placeholder, it displays 1 digit in this slot. So we will definitely get, when we do 0 here, we're definitely going to get a 0 at the beginning. Or we're definitely going to get a digit at the beginning. We're definitely going to display 4 digits. Okay? Okay? And if we use this, on the other hand, it displays 1 digit or nothing if the data has no digit there. So here, if we just do this, and since it's 0, it's not going to have any display. If we do this, then there are 3 digits here, so those 3 will be displayed, but this one won't because there was nothing there. Comma is just a separator used to separate, but you can use this in the format string, used to separate hundreds from thousands, etc. So you can do something like this, and so there's definitely going to be a 0 here, regardless of. There's definitely going to be a digit here, regardless of anything else. But we're going to have. We can also put a comma in like this. Okay, and decimal point, same kind of thing. And here, this is scientific format. The number is displayed in scientific format, and E is inserted between the number and its exponent. A plus or minus sign is inserted appropriately for plus or minus exponents. So here, we're going to have something like E and then 0, 0. So it's going to have 0, 1. If we had check, check or pound, pound, and we only had 1, then it would just say E and 1. Okay. And notice this is negative because this is only 0.5, right? So it's it's 10 to the negative 1. This means 10 to the negative 1, right? So we use the E plus to get that sign in there. Percentage multiplies the value by 100 and places a percentage sign at the indicated place. So here, so it's going to multiply this number by 100, so that's going to give me 25, and then it's going to put a percentage sign next to it. And there's also going to be a 0.0, so it's going to have a 1 decimal place. And that will give currency. Did they use that? I guess maybe this one, I'm not sure. Okay, so we have that. Okay, now we're going to reuse our price calculator. Let's use our price calculator program as a base. So you did this last week, and rebuild it to create a new program. The program functionality is going to be the same as before. Calculate the subtotal, the consumption tax, and the total. But we're going to have some formatting. Add a $sign. Format to include a comma after every 3 digits to the left of the decimal point. Format so that values are displayed to 2 decimal places. Format to include at least 1 leading digit. And to accomplish this, we'll use the format function. So here is the result that we want. And so here's the code. So you can add this code. So you can stop this video and then add the code. And then in the next video, we'll talk about the body mass index calculator.